Hi everybody, Rob John in Gar Machinery. So we're outside again, just before it rains. Continue looking at Cramer. So we've had a look at the mower. If you haven't seen it, head over to YouTube. Hopefully it's in the right order. So we're going to have a brief look at one of the hedge cutters, handheld, 61 centimetre. This one's the 82 HD61, so it's in their 82 volt range. If you don't know about Cramer, Cramer have come to the market, well, they've been out for ages to be fair, but they've sort of rejigged their business model. They are now going through dealers, and like I said before, they run an 82 volt battery system, huge amount of power. You get good run time, you get good warranty on the battery. It's like 5 years, more than anybody else, I believe. Quote me on it if I know any different, but 5 years on the battery is pretty damn good. So we popped outside to put this for its paces on this lovely hedge at the front of the shop, or the side of the shop. Now, you're probably thinking, that's a hell of a battery, Rob. But to be fair, you're using the mower. To be honest with you, I couldn't be bothered to go back to the shop to get the 4, and the mower's just sat next to that, so I just pinched the 8 out of it. So it's going to look a bit strange, and it's going to be heavy, but it'll give you an idea of what the hedge cutter can do. So, put that in there, as you see, looks a bit silly. The other one's going to sit like in level with there, but we shall persevere, because that's what we do. So you turn it on the front. Again, this is the first time I've used this. And then you've got your, like most machines now, you've got a double point of contact. You've got trigger and the one on the handle. And that's a safety thing. You can twist the handle if you need to, doing the verticals. Okay. I think, maybe I should have read the book a bit more on this. It's got some sort of reverse button on there, I think. Looks like you can put the blades the other way if you get stuck or something. So the handle will twist both ways. So if you are left-handed, you can still use it. Or ambidextrous. It's a big word for a morning. And you have it, oh, hold on. You have it halfway as well. For angles. Anyway, enough of me waffling. If I come a bit closer actually before I cut, big old teeth, see those? There's some gnarly old, what I like about these, you get a lot of meat on the bone basically, so you can sharpen those a few times. Sometimes with battery products, they make those teeth quite narrow on top, so you get like one sharpen out of it and it's dead, so you buy a new set of blades. These you'll get a fair few sharpens out of them. So, I'm going to go and attack this hedge and see what happens. And start down the far end. I'm not going to lie to you, it's damn heavy with this battery in. That's my own fault. If that wants to come a bit closer in, So it's probably not the best example. It's the only hedge we got to cut. So, but this is quite gnarly stuff, big old spikes. But if you look here, we're talking, I don't know, 15 mil there. I'm going to go through some of this older stuff here, and yes, it'll have to do a few cuts, but it doesn't seem to be struggling at all. Like some hedge cutters' battery will be like, oh, do you know? But if I sort of tackle this one here, do you know, that's pretty meaty bits of hedgerow, and it didn't bat an eyelid. It didn't stop, didn't bog down, it just did it. Yes, it took a few cuts, and you have to accept it does that, and that's what we do on a petrol machine. But on the whole, that didn't struggle at all. And it's nothing to do with the size of the battery. Yes, there's a huge battery in there. That would do that on a 4 amp hour battery. So just remember, amp hours is down to like runtime, okay? So you could have a 2 amp hour, you could have a 12 amp hour, you'd still get that cut, you just wouldn't last as long doing it because you'd wear the battery out quicker. This probably performs very much like a petrol machine. In terms of, I think a petrol machine, you still have to take a couple of cuts to go through that. They've only got the size of those blades is similar to a petrol machine, so you're not losing anything apart from don't be a numpty like me and put a massive battery in there. But yeah, guys, good powerful kit. You know, the first time I've used this, we've got some other bits of kit to look at, but again, all right, no one's got it perfect. There's probably bits you'd want to change, but everybody's got their own opinion on it, and manufacturers can't build everything to everybody's opinion. So as a general kind of good quality bit of kit, you can grease the gearbox underneath. It's got it all. And what I do like, the fact they do the long warranty on the battery. I think that's nice because, yes, you don't often get many products failing, but if a battery fails and you've got a 4 or 5 or 6 amp hour battery, it's going to set you back like 250 quid for a battery, and you'll be like, oh, but to get a 5-year warranty, that's good stuff. So yeah, anyway, that's the 61 centimetre from Cramer. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Right, we're going to try this. We're going to tidy up our edge clippings with a lawnmower. Jordan, sorry if I break the machine. Hey, that wasn't too bad, was it? Bit of a gamble, I'll give you that. But it seemed to have collected it all quite nicely. Get the blower out, give it a blow up, job's a good one.